Welcome to UFC Zone. New details have emerged regarding the altercation that occurred between Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler on The Ultimate Fighter 31. During last weekend's UFC 285 post-fight press conference, Dana White revealed that an incident recently occurred between McGregor and Chandler, and that the two lightweights were now at odds with one another.
Chandler and Conor were very respectful to each other, and then some things started escalating that you'll see on the show, and yeah, they do not like each other now. A lot of shit went down on Friday. Yeah.
Good for the show, though?
I don't look at stuff that's good for the show or things like that. Whatever happens, happens. The stuff that just happened shouldn't have happened, and I'm getting old, boys. I'm getting old. I'd have been in there sooner, back in the old days, but yeah, not good.
Did it get physical?
There was a lot of shit that went down on Friday.
MMA journalist Amy Kaplan recently shared some insight as to what went down on The Ultimate Fighter 31. Jake Paul and Floyd Mayweather were involved in an altercation outside the Miami-Dade arena following the Miami Heat vs. Cleveland Cavaliers game on Wednesday. The incident was captured on video by someone in Mayweather's entourage and later handed over to TMZ, who posted the clip showing the confrontation. Based on the video, Mayweather and his crew approached Paul, who is flanked by a lone security guard. The person holding the camera says, "Are we going to bust them up, guys?" The person from Mayweather's crew then says, "Were you running, Jake?" Paul then begins backpedaling out of the swarm of people surrounding him. As members of Mayweather's team continue shouting, Paul eventually turns and sprints away from the situation as a few people momentarily give chase.
Bro, he busy. Oh. Jake, oh my fucking god, it's Jake Paul. It's good, bro.
Stay back.
Jake addressed the situation on social media shortly after the incident occurred.
So I'm leaving the Miami Heat game, and Floyd Mayweather and 50 dudes pull up out of nowhere, out of like some side alley, waiting for me outside of this stadium. And they're like, "So what's up? So what's all that talk now?" I'm like, "First of all, what did I say to you, Floyd? I just took your hat and you're still mad about it? Come on, bro." And then 50 dudes literally start surrounding me to try and jump me. I'm out that bitch, okay? Floyd, you want to run it one-on-one? No problem, but I'm not dumb, okay? I'm tough. I don't need to prove my toughness, but I'm not dumb. I'm not going to sit there and try to fight 50 dudes. Dipped out of that. Floyd, you're a bro. You're mad because I took your hat. Are you serious? Get over it, bro. Move on. Move on.
Recently, footage emerged with Daniel Cormier's live reaction to Jon Jones's win over Cyril Gane at UFC 285. When Jones won, Cormier looked notably shocked on commentary and even asked what exactly was that submitted to. In response to a fan on Twitter, Jones couldn't help but laugh at his former foe. He tweeted, "My man couldn't even pretend to smile. It was pretty funny asking what happened. An experienced former champion and analyst suddenly not being able to identify a guillotine." In the eyes of many, Jon Jones cemented himself as the greatest mixed martial artist of all time, following his UFC 285 heavyweight total win over Cyril Gane. However, Daniel Cormier struggles to agree. Speaking on DC and RC, Cormier said he can't label Jones as the greatest of all time, given the multiple failed drug tests in the past. Despite having a heated history with Jones, Cormier assured his viewers that this is a view he's always had on fighters who legally used banned substances.
I think it's hard to really argue the greatest of all time when Jones has now gone up to heavyweight and won the championship because of what he did at light heavyweight. This always puts me in a tough position, right? Because I will always say guys that have bad things attached to their name should not be held on high. And I think especially with the drugs and the steroid failures and those types of things. I think when you have those things, it's hard to call you the greatest of all time. And I know Anderson and all those guys, but I think he's in the conversation. Even because he's become a heavyweight champion. Now he's won belts at two-weight class. I don't, for my opinion, believe he should be number one pound for pound. I think Alexander Volkanovski should still stay there. I don't think he should be the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, but I have no issue with it if people have voted that.
Yeah,
but yes, the conversation. But again, but this makes it hard for me, right? Because then I come off as a bit bitter, when in reality I'm not bitter. I've always took this stance, and I'm staying with it.
Paulo Costa, probably the biggest role in the MMA community right now, has posted new video to his Instagram page where he shows off his secret area.
I'm feeling a bit sad, so I came to my secret area. I'm feeling a bit sad, so now I feel bad. I'm okay now.
Sean Strickland has released a passionate video message for International Women's Day. Of course, he made controversial comments, which at this point is pretty much a guarantee out of Strickland.
So you guys, I'm out here in Colorado training. I've had a long coffee, I got a long drive, and it's National Women's Day. So I just want to give a big message to the women and the men. Women, you guys are soft, you're weak, you're compassionate, you cry a lot. You guys cry a lot. Bad training sessions, you f***ing cry. It's weird. But women, we f***ing need you women. Because if right now all the women were to vanish, straight f***ing cannibalism tomorrow. Like, if all the women were gone, I would eat you motherfuckers. Straight eat you motherfuckers. Alex Jones style eat you motherfuckers. So we need the women to keep us in check. But men, on National Women's Day, more importantly, stop becoming f***ing women. Let the women be women, you guys. Let them be the soft and weak ones, and us be the f***ing men. That's my message to you men and women.
For more UFC updates, right hook that subscribe button.